You guys see how far he's sleeping, right? That's how I went through that phone and seen he booked the whole her appointment with another female. It's crazy. I'ma hold her status. Get up!
Come on, babe, I'm tired. What?
Yeah. You ain't think I was gonna find out?
Oh my God, why would you come her, Rob?
You a cheater, a liar.
Oh my God.
What else?
Why would you come her?
Cause you a cheater. You booked the whole her appointment with another female, and I'm a whole her status.
Oh my God, man, why would you do this though? You know how much behind me
I
you
don't
be.
care.
Oh my God.
As a professional hairstylist, it probably stung when her man went to someone else for his hair. But cutting off his dreads? That's wild. Totally disrespectful. This man had been growing his hair for over a decade, took care of it, and she just chopped it off like it was nothing. That's pure violation.
You see all of this,
I see you.
correct?
I do.
I am not the type of female to be up in somebody's cheesecake factory.
Okay, so
I know that's
stop.
what you
Hold
used
on.
to.
Hold
Brokey
on.
on a budget.
Time out.
Brokey on a budget.
So-
All the brokies stand up.
So you want to go to Ruth Chris, right?
Yes.
All right. I feel like Ruth Chris is reserved for women that hold themselves to a bit of a standard that is not quite your level. Because when you walked in here, I promise you right now, something was a little off. I didn't want to say nothing, but since we want to talk about Brokey, Stinky, stop playing with me.
Why would you say that on camera? Are
Hey.
you serious? Sir, I'm not playing.
Hold on. Hold on. You bringing the funk on across my side of the
I
table
was
now.
all right.
Stay over there with that.
Brokey over here was
over there
disrespecting
with
me.
that.
It's hot. Of course I'm sweating. I just didn't put on my everywhere deodorant today.
Everywhere
deodorant?
You must wear that everywhere but here, huh?
Me having me smell like berries and all that. Give me the confidence for when I actually meet a man with money. Not a broke boy like you.
you're funky.
I'm not finna let you get me out of character, Brokey.
Please. But you actually smell better.
Really?
Yeah.
Is your hairline getting better?
She was out of line, and that's just the start. She's loud, entitled, and acts like she deserves the world while bringing nothing to the table. Shout out to the dude for keeping it real and putting her in her place. He said what needed to be said. You stink. And she knew it. Forgot her deodorant and walked in like everything was sweet.
Oh, baby, I got something to show you.
My credit card say 300,000 charged.
You added me as an authorized user, so that's my credit card now, right?
It says 300,000 is charged. What, like?
I wanted to get myself an early wedding gift because we about to get married, so I was
You
like,
know that's stealing? We're not married. Like, you can't just.
we've been living with each other for over, like, what, 3 years now? Come on.
It don't matter. Like, what made you think that you can charge my card?
You'll get over it when you see this big...
300,000.
Close your eyes.
I'm not close. What do you mean? I'm not closing my eyes. I can see it right here. You bought a car?
I ordered it.
You ordered it.
Yeah.
What's
Baby,
going on?
why are you so mad? Don't you want to drive? Take me on a ride?
No.
We can go on our date night in this car.
You got a SUV right there.
I kind of like that. Look, that's not the point. The point of the matter is, what you complaining for? We're going to keep both of
I
them.
just think you did.
Why are you tripping? You added me as an authorized user so I can use
Okay,
it.
look, I ain't tell you this, but that card is not mine.
What?
That card is not mine. I have to get that money back. If that money ain't back, it's going to be some problems.
And then there's the $300,000 Rolls Royce she had delivered on his credit card without asking. That ain't love, that's theft with lip gloss. She's there for the money, the lifestyle, not him. He should have kicked her out on the spot.
Why did you bring me here?
Why would I bring you to Olive Garden?
Yeah, like, what? Wait, do I look like an Olive Garden type of girl?
This is our first date. This is our first date. Like, I don't even know you. Why would I spend all this money on you?
Spend all this money? Like, what are you talking about? All this money?
I got
it's
you.
Like $15 for a plate. Like,
It's not
it's
50.
cheap.
Okay, I don't know what you're ordering.
It's cheap. Like, if you're broke, just say that. Like,
I'm not broke, okay?
I'm not this type of girl. Like, a chain restaurant? Do I look like I eat fast food?
This is not fast food.
You might as well have taken me to McDonald's. Like, what?
Okay, yeah, see, I've heard enough.
No.
Look, this date is not gonna work. It's over, okay? And I can take my flowers back.
These cheap flowers, yeah, you can take those back. They're cheap. You get them from the grocery store. You didn't even go
I
to
mean,
a florist.
what's the problem with going to a grocery store?
You didn't go to a florist. Like, they look cheap. Like, If you're broke, like, just say that. Like, it's okay to...
You had no problem asking me for a ride. What do you mean by broke? If I
I'm a
was broke,
passenger princess. There's no reason I need to be driving. Like,
you don't even have a car. You don't have an option.
I don't need a car. Like,
You're gonna need a car. You're gonna need a car because you're gonna get in my car and you're gonna walk home.
No, you can take me back home.
Another one got mad over being taken to Olive Garden on the first date. Let's be real, Olive Garden ain't bad, especially when you don't even know the person yet. Personally, I do coffee for first dates. Easy in, easy out. If the vibe's off, I can bounce in 15 minutes. And this woman? She wasn't worth more than a latte. Loud, average at best, and she had the nerve to demand a high-end dinner? Girl, you're not even dressed for a gas station.
I'm supposed to pay for your food and the kid food.
Yes, what you want, baby? You want steak?
Steak?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you going on the ground. Why you got your child with us though? It wasn't part of the plan.
This is part of the plan.
It's not part of the
If
plan.
you want to date me, you date my child, too.
I'm dating your child too.
Yes.
Oh, you wigged out. You wigged out. That wasn't. We supposed to eat our food. Afterwards, go back to the crib. I can't live.
First of all, we don't have to deal with
Come on, we going out. Yeah, we ain't doing this. I ain't even got the. Man, y'all tripping, bro. I thought I was finna do that. Man, y'all tripping. Tripped out. Yeah, let me out. Let me get up out of here. Let me get up out of here. I'm gonna hold the door for you though. I ain't gonna do you like that. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. But you know, that wasn't part of the plan. That wasn't part of the plan. I'm with both of y'all. I don't even know you for real. See, that's why I can't be dating. I can't be dating for real. Cause ain't no telling what's really going on. Yeah, you on my page. You on my page. You on my page. Nah, I'm cool. I already got kids, baby. I ain't no stepdaddy. Hey, tell me I ain't no stepdaddy. Stepdaddy season. Man, listen up. Can't afford.
No, baby.
Look what you got on. Look what, man, come on, man. You can't even afford the baby real clothes. Look at the baby. Y'all tripping, man. Look, go to.
Then she says if you date her, you date her kid too. Like that's supposed to be a flex. Most men aren't lining up to raise another man's child. Respect to the guy who left. She kept running her mouth, talking about baby daddy season.
So you really decided to take me out on a date to Subway?
Yes.
Do you not have money for something nicer? I thought we were gonna go do something else on this.
I do have money. I just don't have high faith in you.
Why would you say that?
I feel like you're in it for the money and not for me.
Of course I'm in it for the money.
See, that's why I brought you to Subway. To see what your true character was.
You wanted to see what my true character was by taking me to a rundown f***ing place like this. I got dressed this morning. I got up and I got ready and I took a shower and I did all the basics just to come somewhere nicer. I thought we were gonna go to Red Lobster, get margaritas, do something other than this. And you used the app.
I'm sorry, honey. I just did not have high...
You live by yourself.
Yes, I do.
And where do you work?
Papa John's.
That makes sense of why we would come here. Let me guess, you're a delivery driver?
Yes.
Pitiful. How old are you again?
I'm 22.
And you wanted to date me?
Yes.
You know, I don't think you should be worried about dating. I think you should be worried about your light bill. Because clearly you couldn't take me somewhere nicer, so I'm not interested.
Well,
Delusional. Another dude straight up told a woman, I took you to Subway because I didn't see much potential. She proved him right. Ungrateful from the jump.
So you fucking at work, huh? That's what CNAs do, huh? Huh? That's why you picking up all these hours at work just to be getting your rocks off while I'm here? Huh? At home? Waiting on you?
Nothing. You don't even have no proof.
What you mean don't have no proof?
At all.
Listen, my homeboy that you work with, yeah, he already told me how you got fired. The whole job is talking about it.
Bro, I ain't even do what you do. We've been together for only
Come on, what you mean?
You over here tripping,
What
bro.
you mean?
Man, yes, babe. You over here tripping. I ain't even do anything.
What you mean? Like,
yes.
Can't believe this shit, dude. You really sitting here lying in my face. Like, you really sitting here lying. All right? Oh, I got to work extra hours tonight. That's what y'all doing, huh? Got you a little work, boo? Yes, you is. So you gonna lie. You're lying. You got fired today. For having sex at work.
To show me anything, you still talking about this for what? We ain't, where are we going with
I'm
this?
saying I'm about to get ready to leave your motherfucking ass.
No.
You been playing me.
No, you
How long this shit been going on? Can you be honest? I know you got fired today.
Ain't nothing been going on between me and him at all or anybody.
You just told yourself between you and who was him? What's up?
I don't know who him is.
Now you think this shit funny. That's why, you know what?
I was just assuming
assuming because you saying that I'm fucking some dude or something.
You gonna just sit here like, you know what? I'm not finna keep going back and forth with you about this shit.
Then we got women lying about working late after they already got fired for messing around at work. Social media exposed her, and she still tried to play innocent. No accountability, just chaos.
I'm basically just saying, like, you know, just start helping me with the bills for like the next 2 months until I get back on my feet.
What do I look like?
What you mean what you look like?
Do I look like I pay bills?
I mean, you look like you my girl, right? You love me.
I'm not your girl. I'm your baby mother.
We go to sleep every night.
Okay,
I live here, you live here. I pay the bills here. I've been paying the bills since we moved here.
Okay,
and I've been holding you down. But look,
like,
but why not though? I didn't
you promised me a bag next week though. So what we doing about that since your money low all of a sudden?
I mean, right now I'm not in a position to spend $10,000 on a Chanel bag. We got $10,000.
Well, you better get in the position before somebody takes your position.
I mean, what you mean somebody gonna take my position?
I don't want nobody broke. I'm not going 50-50 on nothing.
I'm just saying, I'm I done invested tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of dollars, into your salon. Everything been going good. You getting money. I ain't never asked you for a dime. All I'm asking you for right now, hear me out before you talk. I just told you I'm going through some shit right now. Time is hard. You know, what my business. Let me talk.
He better get in position before someone takes it. Entitled, kick her out. No man needs that energy.
That was just my ex calling. He used to drive through North Carolina and asked if he could have a place to stay. So I told him he had 2 extra rooms and it wouldn't be a problem.
The who?
My ex.
Call who? And ask. You told him what?
I told him he could stay there.
One, why does he even have your phone number?
I haven't changed my number since the 8th grade.
Why does he feel comfortable enough to call you, even if he does, or if you have or haven't changed the phone number? Why he feel comfortable to call you? And why does he feel comfortable enough to think that he can stay the night with us?
Okay, fine. I'll answer in order. Number 1, I haven't changed my phone number.
I don't. Now you playing. Now you playing. No, ain't no answering in no order. Stop playing. Stop playing. No, he cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because
Why
he can't.
You acting like you being childish.
I'm being childish because I ain't letting another man stay in my house.
Why is that a big deal? We have 2 extra rooms that are on the other side of the house.
I don't care how many extra rooms we got. We can have 17. He ain't gonna stay in not near one of them.
You realize you sound real insecure right now, right?
What?
Insecure.
No, you sound real and stupid.
Stop playing with me.
And stupid.
Lenny, calm down. You joking, right?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not joking. Why are you joking? You gotta be playing.
It's not that deep.
It is.
Why?
Because ain't no another man coming over here, especially one that used to
give me
give me a reason why he need to come over here and stay the night with us.
He didn't have a place to stay.
Don't nobody care. He can stay on the side of the street for all I care.
Why are you?
And if he pick outside of the street, he gonna go to jail, and that's where he gonna stay at that night. Guaranteed.
She invited her ex to stay at the house without telling her current boyfriend. That's next level disrespect. She's for the streets, no question.
I got the birthday girl and my wife.
Separate text. I'm sorry, you're the only man at this table. Why are we doing separate texts? It's all women here.
I'm not responsible for paying everybody. I got the birthday girl.
But you invited everybody. You invited all of us.
I didn't invite you. Ernestine invited you. Okay, I'm responsible for who I brought.
Okay, you're the only man at the table. I'm sorry, hold on. We was all doing Russian roulette, paying with credit cards and all that. Now all of a sudden you want to split checks? We doing split checks now?
That was 2021.
Y'all
okay?
wait.
Things were different.
Y'all, hold on. This is my birthday, for real. You're the only man at the table. You're not going to pay the checks?
It's $700 for this whole table, and it's my birthday. Are you kidding me right now?
You're honestly being cheap right now. Okay, first.
No, if that was the case, I'd have just took you out.
Are you being Dre, are you going to let him sit here with a whole table full of women?
I really feel like it's not his responsibility, and when y'all get a husband,
Not us splitting checks.
No, I'm not paying for anything.
And shout out to the dude who paid for just his wife and the birthday girl at dinner. Everyone else, adults, pay your own way. These girls show up expecting free meals like it's 2015.
So I dress in a whole dress, heels and everything.
Okay, so...
And we're getting coffee? You think I deserve a coffee date?
So you're gonna blame me for not being able to comprehend what I said? Because I said casual date. Casual date. First date should be casual.
Do you not comprehend who I am, what I look like, and you think that I deserve a coffee date? This is a PSA to all you ladies. Get to know somebody before you go on a date, because this is not a date.
Don't do this.
I don't know who you took out before. This is not a date. This is a cheap date.
Oh, so, okay, so now it comes out. Cheap, right? Cheap.
How else would you see this as? Their drinks are like $5.
Okay, so instead you wanted me to take you to like what? You wanted me to take you
A
there.
restaurant. You know, you're supposed to wine and dine me. You're supposed to be a man. What's your excuse here? We're at Starbucks.
Back to the coffee dates, always the move. If she's ungrateful, rude, or just not it, you can dip quick. No wasted time, no big bill. And if her breath stinks, you're out of there in 5.
Do you have your card?
Card for what?
To pay.
To pay for what?
What do you mean? The food.
Why would I be paying for the food?
You said you was gonna pay because you know I don't have the rest to pay right now. I just paid the rent, you know.
When did I say that? Before or after the margaritas?
Baby, do you see the price on this? This is almost $200 each.
Yeah, and you should pay soon because they're closing.
No, I'm not paying. You agreed to paying because you said I told you I wasn't financially
I thought it
stable.
was a joke. I didn't think that was serious.
Why do you think this is
Pay
a joke?
the fucking bill. You're broke.
Yo, you playing? Are you playing? You spilling? You drunk? Pay the bill. Where's your card? I don't have it.
I don't have a card.
So what are we gonna do?
I don't have a bank.
You don't have a bank? Stop playing, bro.
Me no hablas inglés.
I'm not playing.
If this girl said she'd pay for the date, then didn't, that's super shady. Then called the guy broke, drank the whole time, spilled her drink, and claimed she didn't even have a bank. No respect, no class.
Where you get money for food?
What do you mean? My bank account.
So where was this money this whole trip?
What are you talking about?
You had me pay for your bags, all of your bags. That's your other bag right there. Where, like, you ain't put in for nothing. You didn't pay for no Ubers.
I didn't even plan this trip.
I invited you on a trip, but that means bring your own money.
Well, you didn't say that.
Like, you over here, you could buy that meal, but you couldn't pay for no Ubers.
It was $18.
We couldn't even do the excursions because you talk about you didn't have no money.
You planned a trip for us, and then you expect me to pay?
It don't matter. At the end of the day, you don't have your own money. Like, I'm confused. Why would you even want me to?
It's clear that I do.
Why would you want me to fly you out and you don't have your own money anyway?
You literally planned the trip.
Oh, you trying to whisper because there's people around? That's what you're trying to do?
No, because you're trying to embarrass me.
I mean, yeah, I'm putting this out there. Nobody should travel with you. Y'all watching this? Do not travel with her. She don't have no money to travel. Period. All of these bags was 50 plus, and this one was overweight.
Bro, you literally invited me.
It doesn't matter if I invited you. I told you about the trip. I sent you the itinerary. I told you the price of everything and what it was gonna pay.
I didn't think the price
And
mattered.
you didn't pay anything.
You big baller. You decided
Yeah,
to
I am
plan
big
the trip for
baller. You're
us.
right. I am big baller. But that don't mean nothing. You got on Balenciaga slides, but you couldn't pay for nothing on the trip.
I have money.
So why you didn't spend none of your money?
Even among friends, one girl got flown out, had all her stuff paid for, Ubers covered, bags carried, and she still acted selfish. Ordered food for herself and acted clueless. Not a friend, just another user.
Nah, for real. You think I'm gonna fly you out and not get no pussy? Are you crazy? You can stay right here. I told you that. I'm a creep. I'm a creep.
Give me an Uber? Like, what am I supposed to do?
Baby, you have to get on a flight. Uber, we're back to the hotel. We're in Puerto Rico right now. So if you're not finna give it up, you can stay right here. I'm not getting your flight.
Give it up in the airport?
I mean, we could go get a little motel real quick. We could go in a porta potty. We could go somewhere.
But you couldn't get an extra day.
In the bathroom. I didn't get an extra day because you was acting funny since you got here, acting like you ain't wanna. You feel me? But now all of a sudden you on your period. Now all of a sudden you on your period. So what you gonna do? Let me know right now.
To get home, for real?
No, seriously, I'm not buying. I bought a one-way trip for both of us. Now you need to find your way back. Or
This is against the law.
this is against the law.
Yeah, this is prostitution.
What? Prostitution? How? How? I'm sex trafficking you? That's what you call that? No.
Guy flew her out, paid for everything, and she had the nerve to say she didn't want to be intimate. Look, if you're not into that, don't accept the trip. Don't use a man for a free vacation. That's not being independent. That's manipulation.
Hey, we need to go outside and talk.
Okay, why
Come
you
on.
sounding like that?
Come on. I want to embarrass you at work.
What is going on?
How dare you put that on Instagram? Audacity to comment under a post and agree with cheating on your husband for $100,000? I care about you in this relationship.
now you care about me and you coming up to my job and I can lose my job because you up here with this stupid foolishness.
Stupid foolishness now.
Yes, it is.
So you would cheat on your husband for $100,000. Make it make sense.
Would you do it?
Heck no, because I love you and only
Boy,
you.
it don't matter. It's not that big of a deal. You should not be coming to my job.
It's not no big deal.
Because of this. This is
y'all see her.
Williams.
She'd cheat on her husband for $100,000 on social media, loud and proud about it. And she's not even young, old enough to know better. But this mindset, it's generational now. Age doesn't matter. Same entitled toxic behavior, whether they're 20 or 50.
Hey, baby. What you doing for the club? What?
My dad stayed the night.
Your dad stayed the night?
No,
baby, what are you? Wait, your dad stayed the night here?
No. Yeah.
No, he didn't.
He was here in this house? He was with mommy?
No. No.
He was with mommy?
No. He wasn't. Babe,
Listen, no.
He be talking.
When did we ever say that though? When did we ever say that?
Babe, he be watching all types of TV and
No. When do we ever say his dad stays the night? He never said that.
Dad's never spent the night, so why would he say that?
Stop playing with me.
Why are you...
Messiah, your dad... question him. You're right. Listen, I'm not stupid though. He's not gonna say that for no reason.
He be saying all types of stuff. He be like, my mommy didn't shower. He be saying all types of crazy stuff. And
I never even heard that. Since when? I've been here for a year, damn near.
Remember when we first got together and he said that you slapped him and I came there and I'm like, what happened? And I'm like, oh, he just be...
Oh, so now you're just trying to say he make up stuff.
He does.
One of the realest moments I have seen is a little kid straight up told his stepdad the truth about his mom. Kids don't lie. That boy knew something was off and didn't hesitate. He exposed his mom right then and there. Kids see everything.
This isn't his seat. He's sitting in a seat that's not his.
How do you know it's not his? What makes
because
you
I
say
know
that?
that it's not his.
Ma'am,
can you please check and make sure that he goes back to his seat?
Ma'am, this is his. I checked them all in on the way in. This is his seat. He belongs here. He paid for this.
No, sorry, he doesn't belong in his seat. No, he's probably right back there. He's just trying to take a seat that was open. No, I paid a lot for this seat.
Let's calm down.
No.
Let's calm down.
I need you to please
The fight hasn't even started. Okay, let's calm down. Let's get this figured out.
I'm not calm. You're not doing anything about it.
There's nothing for me to do.
This isn't about you.
Ma'am.
What?
It's okay.
Can you please just do your job and
you
remove him? Please remove him. I don't understand why this is so difficult.
We just
this is first class. Please
we have a
treat me
solution.
like
We have a
it.
solution here. Okay, we just found another open seat.
Thank you.
Okay?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I
ma'am,
appreciate it.
You're going to have to take the seat. So you're gonna have to come back here.
No, I'm not moving
We're gonna go back to
seats.
coach.
No. I paid so much money for this seat. This is my seat.
Yeah,
no,
go to the
move
back.
him.
Don't be fooled by the ones with money either. You can be rich and still be miserable. Designer bags, a mansion, and 25 cats won't keep you warm at night.
Where you going? What's going on? Huh?
Sorry, I forgot to tell you that my friend invited me out.
You forgot to tell me, huh? And I'm asleep. How do you forget to tell me, huh?
Because you were sleeping, I didn't want to wake you up.
You didn't want to wake me up, huh? But I flew you out with me. Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
Don't feel like that. I was just gonna go see my friend.
That don't make no sense. It's 12:30 in the middle of the night.
Girl, I haven't seen in like years.
But why didn't you tell me this earlier while we were out eating at a 5-star restaurant?
She just came up with it. Like she didn't know if she was available.
So when I go to sleep, you get up and you get dolled up. You weren't even looking like this earlier today, and now you ready to go and kick it with your friends. That don't make no sense to me. And I flew you out here.
Why do you keep saying that? Just because you flew me out here?
I'm saying that because I feel some type of way. Look at how...
Then you got girls getting flown out and trying to sneak out while the man's sleeping. For real? He flew you out to spend time with you and you ditch him for your friends? Nah, that's pure disrespect.
You might well turn back around. What's the word? Nah, ain't no what's the word. You might well turn back around. You don't look nothing like how you look on social media.
Don't do this.
Look, no. You might well turn back around, man. I'm not even laughing right now, gang. Gang, I ain't even laughing with you. Let me see how you look on social media. This how she look on social media, y'all. Really? You just put, really? Bro, this is not you, bro. Bro, this is not you. Let them see how you look. I was finna trick on her and everything. I was finna, bro, I swear. I was finna spend like at least 18 bucks on you, bro. It ain't low. Nah, show them. You embarrassed? Yeah, she embarrassed, y'all. She ain't show these people what you look like online, though.
You told me to come natural.
Bro,
You told me to come natural. You said you like the natural look.
Nah, bro, you just catfish me, bro.
You said you like the
Moral of the story: verify before you invest. FaceTime first, always. Don't get catfished.
What could this be? What could this be? It's not shaking. It's not my necklace, I don't think. Let's open this up. Ooh, it feels kind of thick. Okay, hold on. It may be. This better be a ticket to Dubai for 2 weeks straight, round trip. Because you know I've been wanting to go to Dubai.
Open it up. Yeah, read it.
What is this?
You know what it is? I just want you to know that I know. Nevaeh is not mine. She's not my daughter.
Why did you do this tonight out of all nights? Why?
Because I wanted you to know that I know Nevaeh is not mine. I've had doubts. So I went that DNA test. Nevaeh is not mine. She's not my daughter.
Why would you do this? She loves you though. Why would you do this?
She's not my daughter. Why would you do this? Why would you cheat?
I didn't cheat.
Why would you cheat on me?
I didn't.
That's proof right there. DNA test. Nevaeh is not my daughter.
But babe, really? Out of all days, you had 3 years to give this to me. Now you want to give this to me?
All right, well, listen. You and Nevaeh got to the end of the month to get out of my house.
You're kidding, right?
I'm not kidding.
But that's your daughter.
You and your daughter have to the end of the month to get out of my house.
But that's
Kelly.
your daughter.
It's not my daughter, Kelly.
Yes, it is.
The paperwork says it's not my daughter.
Why would you do this?
I am not the father.
No. Stop, babe. Can we just talk? Get the camera on my face. Can we just talk? Get it out.
And definitely don't get tricked into raising someone else's kid. Too many women knowingly lie about paternity just to lock a man in. That's evil. If you're unsure, get that DNA test. At the end of the day, actions speak louder than selfies. Beware of the red flags. Protect your peace.